So in today's video, we are going to begin with an indica symbol that originates from West Africa, Ghana specifically. And this symbol looks like this. And it means to not burn, endurance, imperishability, perseverance. And I believe it comes from the priests that would walk on fire and they did not burn. So this is what we are beginning with. I'm feeling that you have this spirit within you, these traits within you, which is amazing. You probably have been through some things or a lot of things that really I want to say, I'm being called to say, set the tone for your path. And that's what built your foundation of stability, yes, but durability. I was trying to say stirability. I was blending durability together with stability. So stirability. So you're very durable. Change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads to a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Okay. So some changes are coming for you perhaps because I'm getting steel armor. You've been too durable for too long, okay? And although that benefited you in the past, now where you're headed is not needed. So I'm getting curves. I keep seeing, what I see in my mind is the steel of armor, like for a knight from medieval times. And you can do only but so much in those suits of armor. That's why I'm getting curves, because now you'll be able to, seeing a ballerina or dancer just flowing, bending, contorting in all kinds of ways. I saw the Empress. We have the Hermit, contemplation, soul searching. I feel like you're in hermit mode now, or perhaps because time is linear, so perhaps you're headed towards hermit mode so that there can be a more balanced, I'm getting fluidity of integration. I hope that makes sense. And metamorphosis, yeah, you're going through a profound change. I mean, imagine not being able to bend for so long. That's atrophy. There we go. Atrophy. If you didn't move your limb for a long time because you couldn't bend it for whatever reason, now you have a atrophy in your muscles in your arm, and you have to help it to remember how to use those muscles again by practicing integration. Okay. One card for, I think it's called High One High. Yeah. King of Swords. Yeah. You see how this king is very sharp. in his outline, his detail of his body. But this hermit is she's very feminine. So the integration stage, you're going to learn how to articulate yourself more when it comes to your logical side, your logical thinking, rather than having to do all the time. You will be communicating in a very clear way, not necessarily having to use your emotions, you know. This is going to bring you happiness. I'm getting once you're in situations in which you can exercise those attributes of yourself that you learned in hermit mode, I'm seeing a Hierophant as well in my mind. You're going to be very happy. I put the Three of Cups back. I'm not gonna, it's okay. I've been doing that a lot lately. Can I get one? I just saw the Hierophant. Can I get one more card? One more card about this change that's coming. I have to be patient with this deck. One more card. Two of Cups, respect, balance. Yeah, you'll be balanced. Balance with your I'm gonna leave her right here because my mouth is so dry. Balance with your feminine. I'm being called to say feminine. 9 in the 9 that I see is the curved 9. A lot of curvature. Even this is very curved. And being that the priest, it originates because from the fact that priests would walk on fire. I'm not getting priestess. It's time for it's time to be in your feminine energy fully. And I'm hearing like a child say, "Don't leave me behind." So your inner child is calling for this. She or he wants you to be in your feminine energy healthily so that she or he can shine. Oh, I love that. I love that. Your inner child has a lot to say. I'm getting like, somebody, wait, let me tell you, you know? Oh, that's so cute. So, once you emerge, once your feminine energy emerges, your inner child will come along and it's you, your higher self, and your inner child. I'm hearing one happy family. Life is gonna be fun. That was that Three of Cups. We have 9 of Swords. Mm. And your masculine energy, this is where you were. And it caused too much conflict with yourself, amongst others. Is that the Three of Cups again? Yeah, the energy is going to come out regardless. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it out. Oh my gosh. And that was the Judgment. Let's see a Judgment. The King of Wands. The Hierophant. Yep. The Queen of Cups. That's that energy that, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. I'm getting 9. 8 and 1 is 9. Yeah, feminine. It's time, okay? I love that. I'm getting like, know that your masculine energy knows how to protect you. I'm shrinking. Your masculine energy knows how to protect you. And the way that your masculine energy protects you is through the acts of the space provided to listen to your intuition, because your intuition, of course, is your feminine energy. During the integration phase, you might feel defensive. You might. But that's just the last little bits that needs to go. I'm hearing every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time you go. I love that. So you're gonna really enjoy, like, you're gonna enjoy being alone. You're gonna be, I'm hearing me, myself, and I, that's all I got until the end. You're gonna, this is a soul searching journey. I'm hearing solo dolo, no new friends. Like, you're not really with, like, you want community, but you don't want anyone coming in that doesn't have a sense of self for themselves. That, because this is higher level. We have the Hierophant. This is a higher level I can't think of the word. This is higher level. This is a higher level relationship with you, your inner child, and your higher self. Yes. There was a word, but I cannot grasp it. And you've learned through higher learning while being in hermit mode that if people haven't reached that space within themselves, you can't mesh with them. It's a part of your spiritual hygiene. I love that for you. Oh my gosh. The Magician. Ooh. This is going to help you align with your abundance. 4 cups. You, but it's in reverse. I'm not going to read it in reverse. This is you saying no, not being interested in anything just because it glitters, glows, is bright, doesn't mean it's for you. Okay, well, that Hierophant again, you saying no to that brings you even further. Like, you keep going and going and going and going. Ooh. That's how I feel about this reading. It keeps going and going and going. Isn't that like the Duracell battery commercial? Death and rebirth. You put it into you put it into what's just beneath the surface. You have gone deeper. Yeah. It's like you decided, you've always seen this portal, so to speak. Yeah, look at that. You've always seen it, but you never chose to go. And you've gone. It took a lot of work to get there. Wow. You fought demons, baby. What? You got the key. That's 3 Hierophants. Justice. This is your justice. I'm hearing, as long as you do the work, you will reap the benefits. And that's what you did. That's what you did. You took the blindfold off, which was what allowed you to walk towards there. And once you walk towards that portal, it was undeniable for you to walk through. Oh, strength. That takes strength to even walk towards the portal. You ain't taking no bullshit either. You've experienced a lot of heartache while walking towards the portal. A lot. Like, I'm getting, you've been like snuff. People would sneak. Okay. People will betray others, right? And they'll just cheat or lie, steal. But with you, people would strategically plan something. And not because this is exactly who they are. They just want to take you out of your element. I'm getting like you're very studious person. Like you know what you want, you know what you want to do, you will do what you need to do. But you perhaps came from an environment or a space in which you didn't have the privilege to just get up and do certain things that you wanted to do that was actually beneficial for you. But you still kept an open mind, and because of that, those opportunities were presented to you. So when it was presented to you, and I'm hearing time and time again, certain individuals would use their energy and their power and their privilege and opportunities to snake you. And that's what allowed your intuition to grow. That's why we got Hierophant 3 times. That allowed your intuition to grow. So it's dangerous now. And you will piece together what people did from beginning to end. And the fact that you had to piece it together like it was a fucking Law and Order case, that's where that heartbreak, like, it's so bad. It's so bad. And that's why you defend. That's why your armor was so rigid. But it was there and it was noticeable. But that's why people had to plan, because your armor was so lethal. You walked away. And again, the strength. And the 3 of Cups. Yeah. I love this. And the 4 of Cups again. Wow. You realize that people were shitting in your cups, tainting your cups. Let me remember this. Climbing the stairway to heaven, and we're going step by step together. Oh, I love this. I love this for you. I wish you all the success, all the blessings, all the glitter and gold. Man, I'm getting you like one of ones. Yeah, you like one of ones. People are surprised that you're not like, because your energy approaches them first, they're surprised that you don't have what everybody else has to show your energy. But when they actually get a chance to converse with you, perhaps, or maybe hear from the grapevine, like, oh, actually, my grandmother had that blouse that Collective had on, and she got that from Argentina, and that's an original. And it's like, oh. Like, it makes people think, if a grandmother could have that from Argentina, like, what kind of life you living, We have fertility, very abundant, very fertile. I'm getting Empress. Yes, Empress. 37 is 10. Yeah. Let all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be all about. I'm hearing Asheo, Asheo. Yeah. Oh, now I'm just smiling. I'm getting like a masculine energy. Getting the opportunity to travel and bought a piece from a place and kept it. And people thought, like when you came back, and you came back and you showed people, this is what I bought. Like you went all the way over there and you bought that. But that piece is a one of one. And it's from the place you bought it from. Y'all been around the wrong people. You standing in your power now. So if you are around these people still, they're gonna fall away regardless. You don't have to lift a finger anymore. You really don't. You don't have to lift a finger. Your attributes that you are gaining are going to eject, are going to push people away. And the King of Swords within you, the masculine within you, is going to burn the bridge for you while you walk. That's when you're going to be able to walk on fire as the high priestess. Damn. A new star is coming. Is at the bottom. New moon. I'm getting like a lot of respect is going to be had. Because of your attributes and what you've experienced already. You're going to have both feminine and masculine energies very intrigued by you. You'll be able to do things that most feminine energies won't be able to do, and vice versa. But it's not like, oh, I can just do it. Like you actually take the time out to hone the skill, I'm hearing. That's why the end result is, I'm hearing magnifique. Maybe some of you are French. Magnifique. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, that goes along with that strength energy that we got twice or 3 times. So 3 is significant. We got the Hierophant 3 times, the Strength 3 times. A time for healing, balsamic moon, balsamic vinaigrette dressing. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Look at my collective out here doing what it do. I'm not taking no prisoners. And if you made it this far, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I'm also offering free private not free, I'm sorry, not free, but private readings. Check the description down below. Okay, thank you. We have 40. Rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. And I've been speaking about travel. So maybe you really do love to travel, and maybe you want to travel, get one of ones and do something with that. Like maybe it's a part of your passion. That'll help you discover new places, explore. I'm getting you when you explore different things, you see how different cultures and people move about in the world, and you take what you need and you leave the rest. Something as simple as I don't know why I'm getting something as simple as not sleeping at the end of the bed, the foot of the bed, sleeping, making sure you sleep at the head of the bed at all times. Yeah, that's just for an example though. But it may be true. Maybe you did that because you grew up. Maybe you didn't grow up with a culture. Maybe you were able to be free spirited, but in the same token, neglected. Here we go. That's why your inner child came out. So you had a lot of freedom as a child, but not the protection, not the nurturing. So it helped you to be a free spirit, and you took that along with you as an adult, but you're missing those aspects, which is why you're here now. You're going to be able to nurture yourself. You've integrated your masculine and feminine energy. You're going to nurture yourself, protect yourself. Yes, okay. I understand now. So this is like a whole new life for you. And your healing was to heal the fact that you didn't have those aspects outside of you as a child, even as an adult. And faith, your faith has to be high right now because it's just you, your inner child, and your higher self. And you're not used to that type of nurturing from self, that type of protection from self. Like all in one. You're not used to it. That excitement, that passion, that zeal, there we go. You're not used to it. You will be. But right now, it's very fragile, very young, very porous, very vulnerable. But you know that it's going to take you to a space and place within yourself and outside of it'll be reflected outside of yourself. That'll give you the Three of Cups energy. I think that's it. Okay. So if you want a more in-depth reading about this, about what you've been through, where you're headed, this integration stage, you can check the details below to get a reading to further this one, okay? Thank you.